Okay, Gabe. Thanks for coming. Um, I'm gonna want you to deliver. Of course, I guess they know by now that you're the messenger angel. So it's two messages in particular that I want you to give them about the costly discipleship, and that's in Matthew 16 and 24. 16 and 24 is talking about how costly it is to be a follower of Christ. Now, eventually, they need to know this. That first of all, we don't want them to take the mark. Most of them already know it, but it's still a large amount of people that don't realize that they need to start depending less and less. The more they take that carrot, the more the government is going to eventually snatch it from them and tell them to take this mark in their forehead or in their hand, also known as the mark of the beast. They can't buy or sell or get government food. Well, they can buy. They can sometimes buy and sell, but for the most part, it's limited. They will take care of your housing, take care of all your food. You don't have any bills. It sounds like the ideal situation. That's how they get hoodwinked and bamboozled, because at the end of the day, I have marked my people, as you know, Gabe, me and Dad. Yeah, Dad. I'll go ahead and tell him. The Father has already marked His people. Okay, He's already. We're tattooed in the Father's hand, by the way. They're in His hand. Dad, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Well, I mean, we straight like that. I don't have to say that to you. But anyway, so this scripture here is talking about, because eventually the people, my remnant, is not going with that. Okay, they're saying we'll starve first. So actually, you're going to end up starving because you're not going to take the mark, which I'm proud of you all. So this scripture is about, if you seek to save your life, because on the other hand, the other people is just going to be la la la, the government's taking care of us. Okay, so this means you're damning yourself. This one means you're forever damned. It's what it is. So the other people, because you will be with Satan and my group will be with me. Okay? That's just the luck of the draw. But Gabe, make sure you tell them the importance of, I'm reading at 24. Whosoever wishes to save his life will lose it. In other words, the people, they get all this government housing, government insurance, government. The car you use, you borrow it until give it to the next person. You don't have any bills. The government is taking care of everything. Sounds like the ideal situation. Whoever seeks to save his life is going to lose it, because you sought to save your life by letting the government take care of all of your needs. At the end of the day, when you end up dying, you won't be with me. But on the other hand, whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. So in other words, the people that are willing to either get killed when they come, say, hey, kill us all because we ain't going to take the mark, or starve to death. Okay? I already got it written about you in the book of Revelations. The other people are waiting on you all, but Dad, yeah, you're right. He told them that because they were like, well, when are you going to avenge our blood? He said, well, hold on. We're going to give you our white robe because your fellow brothers and sisters have not been martyred. That's in the same book. You ought to read this book. Okay? Your brothers and sisters have not been martyred. So, okay, It's basically, will you die for me like I died for you? That's the question, okay? Because you're going to be put to the test. Either killed by any means necessary, you might be in a firing squad, they might behead you, all manner of evil because you're going to be hated. And of course, when you're running, you're going to end up starving because that's just the way it is, okay? In order to reign with me, you have to suffer, okay? It is what it is. At least you're going to go to your happy place permanently, okay? So, Gabe, get the message out that it is going to cost you. It costs to be a disciple. A sold out one, oh, yeah. But the rewards, I tell you. So the other thing is, because so many people do not believe in reincarnation. Okay. Alrighty. So, Gabe, I'm letting them see because a lot of people don't read the Bible. So I'm going to give them in Matthew 17. All right. And I've even highlighted it for them, Gabe. It says, where the orange is. Let's see if you can follow along. Let's see here. Where the orange is. It says, and we're in Matthew 17. Okay? Now I'm going to read it. I'm at 11 through 13. And this is at the mountain of transfiguration, you know, when Jesus was all in his glory. He's talking to his homies. Peter, James, and Peter, James, and John. He answers them and said, because they was asked, because Elijah was there and Moses. So they started asking him questions about Elijah. And he answered them and said, Elijah is coming and will restore all things. But I say unto you that Elijah came, drum roll, and you didn't recognize him. Meaning them in the flesh did not recognize Elijah, but did to him whatever they wished. So also the Son of Man is going to suffer at their hands. The same people that killed Elijah. John the Baptist by way of Elijah, okay? Because he's reincarnated. But I say to you that Elijah already came and they did not recognize him. Why? Because he was in the body of John the Baptist. But they did to him whatever they would, because they cut his head off, remember? By the way, some of you all are going to be beheaded, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Relax. You might be terrified for a moment. I'm going to be with you there all the time. So also the Son of Man is going to suffer at their hands. Then the disciples understood that he had spoken to them about John the Baptist. Okay? So, now, one more thing, Gabe. Tell them, if they've ever looked at any cartoons, Dragon Ball Z's, or any of those things, when it's somebody with some superpower, did it ever occur to you that they changed their image? So what would prevent a God, the Most High, from changing his image? Get used to that, because I do visit the earth, okay? I visit the earth, all right? So anybody that you might be mistreating, it might be me. It might not be me, but it might be. So this is just a heads up. The two things that you need to follow is treat everybody right. He's speaking. You don't hear him? And love him, my Father, your Father, with all your might, all your strength, and your soul. mind. Okay? So, you understand that reincarnation exists. Okay? So, why am I bringing up reincarnation? I'm bringing up reincarnation because I know some evil people in my family. Terrible. Terrible. And you probably do too. Okay? Just straight up evil. Okay, so now in the book of Revelations, okay, so I'm in Revelations 8, okay? I think I'm going to make a part two. I'm going to stop